Hello and welcome to SquishiVision. I have finally gotten around to watching Star Wars Visions. It came out when did it come out? It came out like uh, May last year. So it came out 7 months ago, like more than half a year ago. I have like been way behind. But I finally got a chance to come and watch it. Or at least I've watched the first 4 episodes. So I've watched Sith, Screecher's Reach, In the Stars, and I'm Your Mother. This is my kind of quick reaction to it. I mean, I find it short, I mean, yeah, it's kind of, there's not really much to terribly say, but that's fine. It doesn't necessarily have to be. So the first one, I mean, I enjoyed it. It was fun. It was beautiful. The animation is fantastic. The first one was called Sith. I very much loved the kind of painting aesthetic of the environment. It was basically living paintings. The fact that they switched the backgrounds, like it was very kind of Across the Spider-Verse with the background coloring changing to reflect the moods of like what was going on. I mean, I think we have, I don't know if Spider-Verse kind of popularized the idea of unique animation, but certainly it's done a lot to confirm its viability. So, based on that alone, we got a lot to be thankful for. And this episode, these shorts, especially Sith, shows that you can be more abstract with your animation style in mainstream. I mean, not that Visions is necessarily mainstream. A Star Wars property, but I don't think it's like kind of like biggest one, obviously. But yeah, so Sith was fun. A lot of people are like, oh, these aren't canon, they're like deliberately meant to be not canon. I think, they were given to animation studios without any restraints to kind of follow or place it into the universe. But as far as I can tell, if I'm like minutiae, a large majority of them aren't in like broad strokes antithesis to like existing continuity. Maybe the Tatooine Rhapsody, whatever that was called, from season 1. Yeah, Tatooine Rhapsody. From season 1 is probably the most kind of like non-canon version. But I mean, Sith was set during the High Republic, which we've not really been given too much about to really know. The Screecher's Reach isn't like clear where it's set time-wise, possibly also High Republic. In the Stars was set during the Empire, but like nothing in that kind of conflict continuity. And I am very set kind of twixt the fall of the Empire and during the New Republic era, and again nothing really conflicts. So far we're good. These all came out on the same day, didn't they? 4th of May the 4th. So yeah, Sith was kind of decent. It was very, it was nice. I think it worked so much as a kind of open to mythology. And like Screecher's Reach was very similar. Screecher's Reach was very like mature in its horror theme. Like, I'm not necessarily that these are like necessarily for kids, but Screecher's Reach was scary. Like having the witch design was frightening. Like having her like screech at the screen suddenly is a lot to appreciate. The themes, the idea that this child is motivated by like wanting to leave her life, and she's being basically influenced by this necklace that is later shown to be a communication device for a Sith, who basically is kind of influencing her. force intuition, and essentially is talking her into executing her old apprentice so that then she can take her place. But framed in a completely like innocent child perspective of it all. It's quite dark, and I appreciate everyone having an Irish accent because that's always kind of nice to listen to. And the whole thing about, you know, if someone gives you an opportunity, you don't look back, and then right at the end she looks back was like really powerful, like visual storytelling. I kind of want to know more of where this character ends up. I don't know if we will or not, but I am fascinated to kind of learn more about that. In the Stars was a lovely story. I like how, even though she was ultimately right, the younger sister was basically just completely wrong in the whole, like, oh, confidence that we can take the Empire, and it's literally only because she gave her another choice and they managed to do so. But really, you know, that was pure luck. There was like 100 of things. I mean, luck, force difference, but there was 101 things that could have gone wrong, and they could have both got killed very easily. But I mean, the different like mediums of storytelling, the light paintings on the wall, you know, even though it was very exposition-y, like she was telling her sister something her sister already knew, but the art style was enough to kind of make up for that, and you know, for a shot it's acceptable. And I mean, this obvious artwork is like top tier. And then the Aardman Star Wars is very Aardman Star Wars. It kind of wasn't the most like experimental. It was very much like what happens if you mix Aardman with Star Wars through and through. Like it was a basic Aardman story of an underdog, of, you know, the loser class, and versus the elite, and the elite being very snobbery and the loser class being very humble, but very human. And you know, the stakes being fairly low, but mostly focused on kind of a visual, physicality of the claymation. I do appreciate that Dennis Lawson came back to voice Wedge. Like, do like he's playing Wedge as like a celebrity. It's very funny. So yeah, decent start. So I've done 4. There's 9. So maybe I'll watch like 2 next and 3. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna like watch 5 in one sitting. I watched more than I thought I would, even getting through the first 4. I might maybe watch the next 5 in a sitting, or perhaps 2 and 3. So yeah, those are my thoughts on this. I am going to drink some more to take care of some stuff, and then I was meant to game last night and I fell asleep, so we didn't do that. So we're gonna I fell asleep, kind of like got distracted by something, so we're gonna go do that and then come back. So thanks for tuning in, and I will see you all very, very shortly.